Hello, welcome to my channel, Actively Planning, doing all things planning for my new week, which is getting crazy because we're almost running out of weeks in this planner, almost running out of weeks in this spread and year. I just can't even believe it. And so that I'm actually going to clip this down because it has gotten pretty chunky. And of course I have my Post-its. It's just the perfect way that I've found where I'm able to know exactly what's happening without putting anything to my planner. So I'm going to be using these kind of reddish tones for my planner for this week because I want to incorporate some of these collection stickers that I got from Daisy Papers when I did my last order. And of course, because of that, I have my icon stickers from them as well. I am obsessed with all of their stickers. So with that, I'm actually going to also use these two washi tapes. So these are, it kind of goes with the muted feel that I'm going for this week. So getting started, first things first, we're going to actually white out these sections just because, again, sometimes a washi tape is semi-translucent and I would like for it to get, full color on there, full experience on there, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and do that really quick. Another thing I like to do every single week is highlight or white out, my Sundays as well, just because it is another area where I'm able to add in another section for my planner. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Actually, no, I actually need my Sundays, especially this Sunday. So never mind. In my previous ones, you'll see that I definitely do that. It's just another way of me adding more space onto my week. So what I'm actually gonna do first is add these washi tapes before getting into actual planning. Okay, let's get into the actual planning. I have my mouth liners here, which I am obsessed with, and I'm going to be using the more reddish orangish tones for this to go with the stickers that I want to use and obviously the washi tape that I have already placed. So this week, it being basically the last week, last working week of this week, there is a lot that's happening, especially because we'll be traveling soon, and all the to-dos get kind of compounded into one solid week. So my planner is going to be a definite go-to, especially going into all of this. But that is something that I actually was talking to and created a video for my virtual gym community, is this whole concept of having, so much to do that we forget about ourselves, that we end up prioritizing so many other things and people and events and actual physical things that we end up forgetting, to actually take care of ourselves, to actually prioritize ourselves, and to make sure that we're being actually taken care of. So, and I actually made a mistake right here, so I'm gonna just fix it with some whiteout. But it's one of those things that, especially during the holidays, this is one of the main reasons that a lot of people get sick. And it's one of the main reasons that a lot of people get burnt out. And it's because of that. They end up prioritizing everything and everybody else, that at the end of the day, when it comes to, taking care of yourself, giving yourself 30 minutes of a breather, being able to relax, recover, all of those things, we end up putting them in the back burner. And it's one of those things where we shouldn't. We absolutely should still prioritize ourselves. We absolutely should make time for ourselves. And it's one of those things that, especially during the holiday season, we don't do. And it's one of the biggest things that we actually should do, right? And because of that, I actually challenged my virtual gym community, my accountability group, to actually make sure that every single day you are prioritizing, even if it's just 30 minutes out of your day, for something that brings you joy, for something that brings you, that enthusiasm to keep going, that actually restores your energy or gives you energy, anything like that. And it's one of those things that we should not even, it doesn't even have to be related to the holidays or anything. It should be something that people do on a daily basis. Be able to prioritize what makes you feel good, what makes you want to keep going, the things that push you forward, not the things that are going to stress you out, right? We definitely need, a bit of a challenge, because obviously that is what life is all about. We always want a little bit of a challenge. But when it comes to the holidays, where everything else gets prioritized, we definitely need to make sure that we're also being taken care of and prioritized as well. We never want to put ourselves in the back burner, because guess what? We'll end up getting sick. We'll end up getting burnt out. We'll end up regretting how much time we spent on outside sources, rather than making sure that we're being taken care of and prioritized and loved and, actually focused on, right? And it's one of those things that, especially during the holidays, now that it's coming up, it's going to come up. There's always going to be things that are going to be happening. There's always going to be things that need to get being taken care of, but we need to at least make sure that we're being taken care of too. That's the way that you'll be able to do more, function better, and actually be a better human. So it's one of those things that, especially during the holidays, I always like to remind my people that you matter. You're prioritizing yourself definitely matters and is definitely needed, especially during this season. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead, finish up this week, because I can't believe it's literally the last week of this whole year, especially for work-related things and before the actual full-on holidays begin. I just can't believe that we're at this point. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Okay, let's go into the bottom right section of my planner, which is usually where I write down a quote of the week. And this week's quote of the week is, "Your only limit is your mind." And the reason I've been really into the whole mindset aspect, I've been really into this whole making sure that our minds are being taken care of. And it's so important because our minds are what are going to tell us what we can and can't do. It's not your ability, or it's not your physical appearance or anything like that. It just has to be with, or it has to do with how strong your mindset is in any situation. Even if it's something new, even if it's something that you've never done before, it's still something that your mind is what's going to determine what actually happens. So I definitely needed to hear this, and hopefully this is something that can help you as well. Okay, so going into the bottom left section, this is usually where I write down all of my tracking things, let's put it that way. The things that I love to track are obviously all the things that have to do with my coaching, my life coaching business. So it's something that I'm able to utilize every single week, see how I'm doing, see what's going well, see what's not going well. And the reason I love tracking is because it's the way that I'm able to identify how my business is going. Obviously, there's many factors when it comes to that, but tracking just reveals where I'm putting in my focus and where I should actually be putting in my focus. So tracking is always an awesome thing, especially Passion Planner already has these lines written down. I just do a little extra line work on here to actually create a grid, but I think it's just super important to have some way of tracking, especially if you're trying to achieve a certain goal. So let me go ahead and just finish this up. Okay, now for this week, I'm actually going to really experiment with some of these stickers because I've used them in, the particular way that it's supposed to be used, but I feel like I can do a little bit more with them. So what I'm actually going to do for my gratitude section, I'm actually just going to take out this title part of the sticker and actually use the lines for it and create my own title. I'm definitely just going to use the minimal part of it. But then after I put on my title here of gratitude, what I'm actually going to be doing for my goals is, so these stickers have like monthly tracking. I'm actually just going to cut it so it's 1 week's worth of tracker. So I'm actually going to put my goal on the top and check off the boxes as I accomplish them. So I'm actually going to have some fun with this. I'm going to put it right here. So this is one of the greatest ways that or the best way, or my favorite way, let's put it that way, being able to be creative is seeing how you're able to manipulate different things, especially stickers and stuff, because there's so many different ways of using things, there's so many ways of tracking things, so many different ways of making your planner you. And this is one of my favorite things, is being able to look at a sticker and seeing how many different ways I'm able to use it. Even for this, I'm actually creating boxes out of this big box. Like, that's how my brain is working today. Especially, I want to be able to utilize as much as I can out of these stickers. And this is one of the greatest ways that, I've been able to conjure in my brain and actually put it on the paper. So I'm just gonna write here, these are my to-do boxes, and then obviously I have my goals that I just put in. I'm actually gonna see if I can add some check boxes while I'm at it, which actually this is part of that stencil, which is from Krissyanne Designs. I use it for everything, let's put it that way. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, finish up having fun with some stickers, finish up here, and yeah, just have some fun. And here is the finished spread. I love the colors. It's kind of going into that fallish vibe, winter feel, especially with all the stickers that I got from Daisy Papers, which I'm actually pretty much obsessed with. But anyways, this is something that I can't believe we're getting to the end of December, but it's just super exciting. Anyways, hopefully this was inspiring for you to pull out your planner and do the same, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for another video very soon. Okay, bye.